on the morning of the fight. I remember getting a phone call from Adam Booth. They were gutted. Josh Kelly weighed in for the fight. He was ill overnight, pulled out of the fight.
Fighters get injured, fighters get ill. This fight's a much bigger fight because of that.
Like to go to Sheffield and sit down with Neil Marsh, look David Avanesyan in the eye and tell him that unfortunately the fight that he prepared for so long was off. It's got history, it's got narrative, but most importantly, I'm so happy that it's happening now.
Probably now's a good time to bring the past up a little bit. Night before the fight, Adam Booth comes to me. If we don't change the fight from 12 rounds to 10, he's pulling out the fight. Well, pull out the fight. Guy's a con man. I'd like to see what he has to say about what I've just said.
It's not a Q&A session for you, son.
No, not at all. But you're full of Adam.
Now, are you ready for this?
David Avanesyan, so aggressive.
True fighters thrive on competition.
Josh has got all the ability, all the star quality.
An absolute potential superstar.
This is where Josh gets to prove what we already know.
Is there anything you got to say about what I've said?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, me. This is it. This is the moment.
It's been a long time coming, this fight, hasn't it, Adam? It was originally meant to happen back in 2018. Is it all about timing? Is this the right time for Josh Kelly?
Well, it's happening now. It was the right time for Josh Kelly back then, but it didn't happen. And then they trained for it again, completed 2 training camps for this fight now. The first one when he got sick, the second one when COVID hit last March and the fight got pulled again. So it's the 3rd time that they've both completed a full training camp, but I think it's going to be 3rd time lucky.
In terms of style, is Avanesyan, is he perfect for Josh Kelly?
I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm not a pundit now. I'm his coach. Sit back and enjoy what you see next week.
What do you think, Johnny? You are a pundit. You're allowed to speak.
Avanesyan, he's a tough cookie. He was the one that made Kell Brook postpone one of his fights by breaking his ribs. He's a tough guy. I think it's an excellent test for Josh because he's got excellent boxing skills, and so his heart will be tested, his gut will be tested, so he'll have that gut check to think, right, let me see what I can do here. So when he's got a man that's in front of him that's constantly putting him under pressure, will he be able to box as smooth, as sweet, as slick? I think he can, but I think it's be an excellent development for him no matter what.
Because he has come under some criticism over the recent years that it is a bit of style over substance. Do you feel that he still has something to prove? I'm going to ask you whether you're going to answer it.
Well, my opinion on Josh hasn't changed. And time shows everything, right? You judge it all at the end of it. And next week, next Saturday, here, Josh has got the perfect opportunity and platform and fight to prove what we already know.
Does it have all the ingredients, Johnny, to be fireworks, do you think?
Everything. I know what Avanesyan's about. I'm a massive fan of Josh. I think it's thunder and lightning, and I think it'll be a good night.